Welcome back, guys. This is Immersive Gaming. My name is Luthais, and this is part 2 of the Ultimate Beginner's Guide for Scum. And yes, we are perfect with our water and with our food from last time. We're still processing the dirty water. Don't know why it's dirty, but in any case. And we said that we are going to go directly to that town. And because of our great little passive compass that we've got here, that's making our job very easily, we know that is east-south, but more south than east, okay? So that's where we're going to sprint to. We don't mind sprinting because if you look at our stamina, there's a little bar around it. And as long as that bar doesn't go red, it's fine. Okay, you can see now the bar is like changing as I'm going up the hill. That little bar is changing down there. I'm talking about this stamina bar. There's a little circle around it, okay? As long as it doesn't go into the red, that's fine. And if a bird's going to land right in front of us... Okay, that was an epic fail. But if a bird lands right in front of you like that, you take advantage of it. And now, because of our compass, we can get to places much easier. Like I say, if that bar isn't red, okay, you use it. But now, we have got this great camping site right here. And these camping sites are really, really cool. And there's a camping site there, right there as well, okay? And yeah, just a note, guys, this is like an official server, okay? No better loot or anything like that. So this is the raw experience that you guys are getting here. And like I say, with the bow, we are very, very, very strong. And this guy's detecting us, and then he usually makes a sound, which we are not bothered about. And we don't have the stone knife anymore, which is a major mistake. So we're going to get a stone knife quickly again. Just to chop them up. We don't really want to lose our arrows at this point. But these camping spots are really, really good to find some basic weapons. Okay, so we're going to put that there. We're going to chop him up. That's why the stone knife is so important, guys. And now that we've chopped him up, he releases our arrow, which we want. And of course, we're getting a bit of awareness because we chopped up the puppet. We're going to chop up this puppet as well for awareness. And we don't care because we're using a stone knife, which we can craft thousands of. Okay, so we don't care about that at all. But because we took this build, we would like to get to like any gun that we can use its cheap ammo, okay, or a crossbow, because as we were speaking about a crossbow, or a crossbow. Yeah, I'm gonna lose the spear for now. Losing the spear for now is not a great idea. Yeah, so that we can level up our rifle skill and get more fame. Okay, although we don't need fame because we're in a single player, I want you guys to focus on a little bit of fame as well, just to respawn, because you're going to need some fame to respawn. And we're just checking if anything is here in our vicinity. Go in here, you need direct vision of something, if it's in your vicinity. And then we're just going to kill whatever's inside here. Shoot them while they're on the ground, then they stand up, and then you just kill them. And he wants to hide our arrow again, but we first want to see if there's someone in here. Okay, no, there's no one in here. That's the great thing about official servers and official settings. Not all the spawn points activate when you enter an area. And yeah, we're not very worried about the puppets. That's flour. That's more for cooking, guys. You use it more for cooking. You don't really want to eat eat cooking material raw. Okay, that's not a good idea in the game. But we've got a bunch of towers here, which I think is going to give us something. Okay, I say, without knowing what's there, I say we're going to get something in these towers. The towers are extremely important. But now these big tents have got a lot of looting locations for us, which we can just quickly loot here. Just want to press tab every now and then, keep this bar a little bit downwards, just so that we can see if there's anything in our area. And this is official settings, okay? So it's all about percentages, guys. All about percentages. No need to worry about whether you're getting something or not. And this is where the exciting part's going to begin. Now we've got a spear in our hands. So all we can do now is drop the spear, okay? So that we keep the weapon with us. That we don't want to lose. And of course we don't have space for the spear. So we're just going to press tab, and then we're going to fall down here. If you are very careful, you won't break a leg or something, or you won't hurt yourself. So let's go up here quickly. And if you're scared to fall down a tower, but you still want to save a bit of time, I will show you how. So here we find a bike, this is adding a heck of a lot of heat to us, guys. A heck of a lot of heat. But we choose to still take it because we need a little bit of inventory space. So you can climb and then press spacebar to jump off the tower. If you just want to be a little bit lower, okay, then that is a tactic you can use. We're just going to search the rubbish. The rubbish is quite important. Just take it out again to gain awareness. If we get a small shovel, we'll take it, but not a big shovel. We're not really interested in big shovels. And I told you guys we're going to get something. Okay, we got something. But what we're looking for is like a cooler bow or something like that. So like I said, we are going to get something. But the thing is, you play this game for the long run. And now we're just going to go to the town, which is directly east of us. So we're going to sprint down here. And I really, really, really don't care about the... Okay. Okay. What is our stealth? Our stealth, I think our stealth is on medium, so that's fine. That's fine. So here's the town. And this is where you're going to start, guys. This is where you're going to start, okay? You're going to start looting towns because towns is going to give you the basic equipment that you need. Like ammunition, clothing, backpacks. But a backpack is definitely going to be your priority in the beginning. So you can get a backpack in a town very easily by searching houses. And the police station is also a very, very great place to find like a backpack or something. So we're just going to go in here because this place gives us screwdrivers and we need screwdrivers and bobby pins to unlock the lockers. We need a wire cutter for cutting wires later on, which we are not focused on, and that is a stabilizer for a bow. But we're not going to focus on that right now. So what we want to focus on is just... we want to keep this door open in case things get hairier. But although there's food items in here and stuff, we still want to just look if we can maybe get some thread. But the main goal now is to get a backpack. And a backpack you will normally find inside of cupboards. Okay, so that is your main, like this, these big cupboards. This is your main main focus point to get more inventory space. So we're just going to shoot this guy here. Take our arrow back. And just search the cupboards. That's all we're going to do. We're going to do quick looting now for the cupboards. It doesn't help us trying to loot everything now because we've got an inventory space problem now. And that's the only thing we're trying to solve. We're trying to solve our inventory space problem. Okay? Okay, so he woke up upstairs. We have to be careful for him. We're going to wear that jacket. And just double click here. Take that. Okay, so he's upstairs. He can't get to us. So we're not going to get a heart attack right now. We can leave the heart attack for later. We're just going to loot the cupboards. And then we're going to go say hi to him. Because he's clearly above us. Or she is clearly above us. So we're just going to kill her. Close this door. Again, focus on the cupboards. If you want to wear cool glasses, guys, we are here to have fun. Okay, we are here to have fun. We're going to take that bottle because we can drink it. She's not going to give us any of our arrows back because she's just a mean girl. But she can be mean because we're killing her constantly. So she's perfectly within her rights to be angry at us. And again, we just want to clear the rooms. Make sure the rooms are open. There we find a bandage. And again, we just want to check if there's anything here. Like that is great. That's a great cutting tool. We can cut down trees with the metal saw. A metal saw is a must when you build bases, because a metal saw can cut down a tree and it gets the most amount of branches when you cut down long sticks into smaller sticks, or if you get a branch pile that you want to cut down into branches. But like I say, for now, we want to get the screwdrivers. We want to look for the screwdrivers. There we found a small little shovel, which is great. So we just put it in there. That shovel is going to help us to bury our loot. And every time we eat something, we see what its value is. Now, the first value we look at is the milliliters at the stomach. So it's giving us 90 milliliters of fluid. And then at nutrition, we look at the energy. So it's giving us 60 calories of energy, which isn't too bad. So that's definitely worth it to eat. And then we're going to double click on the pants. And we're going to open this. And we are going to put, so this is giving us inventory space. We are still looking for thread, which is a thing, but it's not the main thing. I just want to make sure that I search both of these. Yeah, we're looking for screwdrivers. Now those brown little tables there is a big resource. But these double door factories is a good resource as well. We can get screwdrivers here as well. Okay. So garages and these kinds of factories, and there's a lot of things that we want to pick up here. And we want to pick up the batteries. You never want to miss these batteries because that's what you're going to use to charge a battery with. If you see a puppet's head sticking out like that, just shoot him in the head. And again, we've got the dot, okay, so that you guys don't struggle if you don't know how to use a bow. That's why we went for medium archery, so that you've got that little dot that can teach you how to aim. And when you become a bow pro, you won't need that dot anymore, so then you can go for a pro build. But again, our focus here is to have fun and not to go for a pro build. Okay, so we know we're going to get food inside there. Now we're just looking for a house, basically. The police station, there's a bunch of garages, which is wonderful for us, but we want to go look for... you just keep lying down, sir. We want to look for clothing. We want to look for clothing, so that's all we're focusing on right now. That thing is going to protect us. That thing is going to protect our arm. I don't know what we dropped there. We dropped the gloves. The gloves is not important. The gloves is actually going to make lockpicking more difficult for us. So the big thing is you only wear gloves to look cool and to protect you from the cold if you're getting cold. Clearly we're not getting cold, and there we have gotten the thread. which is a major bonus because now we can craft the sewing kit, which is a big thing to repair all our clothing, and it's a big thing to make a bigger quiver. So we're going to make a bigger quiver now really, really soon. Just remember to pick it up, okay? Picking it up is a big part, and we know that thing is damaged because it's giving us a broken cell. We do not want broken cells in our clothing because that will damage the item that we've got in our inventory. That is bad, bad, bad. That is just very, very, very bad. But now we just need to kill one more puppet, and we're basically home free. Because another puppet, don't worry about that, guys. The developers are working on the game constantly. That is a new thing. Okay, that which is happening there is a new thing. You don't really want to go in there because there is quite a few puppets in there and they can surprise you. I just want to see what shoes we have on. We've got these poopy shoes on, so let's take off the poopy shoes. And let's put on a little bit better shoes. It's not the starting shoes, so that's always good. Like I say, we are looking for screwdrivers. So that we are going to go into the police station. Because the police station might give us a backpack and some cool clothing. But while we're in there, we might as well just try. And that's a block magazine, which is one of my favorite weapons. .45 pistol. Which is really, really cool. And yes, guys, it's all about percentages. All about percentages. Sometimes you're going to go through garages like this and every little brown table is going to give you what you want. Okay? And I'm going to definitely take that axe. And I am definitely taking that helmet. Because that helmet is freaking cool, man. Just like Scum. That helmet is cool, just like Scum is cool. And we are not getting lucky with screwdrivers at the moment, but that is fine. That is fine. That's all part of the game. We're not going to cry about something like that. We've got .22 ammo, so if we can get a .22 rifle, that's going to help us a heck of a lot. And those rubber gloves are going to help us a heck of a lot one day when we go into a kill box. And we don't want the kill box to shock us into Kingdom Come. And this thing we can take out, and then we can craft a lockpick out of it. So that's at least one lockpick. And we must be aware that we've got 3 items. We've got 3 items, okay? So we want to pick up our bow. Every time we interact with something, we don't want to leave our bow behind there. Otherwise, we're going to get angry at the game. And it's not the game's fault that we're losing the bow, okay? You can see the little dot there. That's helping us a lot. And we've only got 4 arrows left. So that's a major problem. So we want to add that to our quick slot now. We want to take the stone knife. And we want to chop her up. We can even bury her because we've got the small little shovel now. The small little shovel is going to help us a heck of a lot to bury our loot. If we want. But because we're in single player, we don't need to. But I'm still going to show you how to do that. Because I want to prepare you for that experience. So now we've got the knife, we've got a skin, a human skin. So now we can make this really cool quiver over here. That's, yeah, they call it the animal skin quiver, but you can call it the puppet skin quiver as well. Because this quiver is going to give us double the amount of space. So we drag that in there. We double click to open that up. We put our arrows in there and that's it. We have just gotten a better quiver. And we're definitely going to need a chest at some point just to bury this. Just to not have this thing that we have to pick up our things all the time. Okay, but we might get lucky with bobby pins inside there. Okay, we might get lucky with bobby pins inside there, and I'm just going to hurry it up because I don't want to make these episodes too long. I hope you guys are appreciating the fact that I'm talking a little bit faster. And I'm giving the information to you quite quickly. Again, we are just grinding for these screwdrivers. Nails and all those things we can focus on later. Okay, and near a police station, you'll always get these garages that help you a heck of a lot. Matches will help us to make a fire. So that's better than chopping down a bush every time to make a fire lighter. Just a much better quality of life decision there. And I must say, we are not being... that ammo is going to cause us a lot of problems, guys. Any ammo below 50% is going to jam a lot. And yeah, that's just going to frustrate you. And that is a frigging fantastic find, man. The only problem is because we don't have a hiking backpack, we can't carry that with us, which isn't very good. And I have forgotten to drag the things out. Like I told you guys, we must drag it out. And again, with our white dot, we are sure that we're never going to miss. And this guy wants to keep our arrows again. No, we don't want to bury him. We don't want to bury him. We want to equip this again. We'll make sure it went into there so that we... Always check your surroundings, guys, especially when you're interacting with something. Check your surroundings that you didn't drop something. Because a lot of the times the items... this item always wants to go sideways. So if there's no way for it to go sideways into our inventory, okay, then it's going to be full of nonsense. And again, we're dropping our bow every single time. Okay, we're dropping our bow every single time, so we have to pick up our bow every single time. We can throw away the crossbow. That's also an option. There we get a great piece of bread. And the great piece of bread isn't going in there. Why? There's no reason that you're not going in there. Oh, the piece of bread is big. Okay. You see? I know a lot, but I don't know everything. I know that's how big the bread is, but I couldn't remember it. So yeah, we're just gonna... At every police station, you get this little place at the back of the police station, which is very nice for food, and the jackpot, which is bobby pins. And of course, the corkscrews. Holy poop, are we getting a lot of things now? We're gonna drop that because the corkscrew is going to help us to do some fishing, and fishing is fun. Fishing is fun, and you can just keep lying down there. We have got the other arrows, which are going to help us, and this guy wants to say hi to us. Are you going to say hi to us or what? Don't be nasty. Don't be nasty. Damn it. Okay, guys, we've got about 7 minutes left in this episode. Like I said, I don't want to make the episodes longer than a half an hour. Trying to give you as much information as I can in this half an hour period. And the speed at which I'm going should give you a clear indication that this game has got a lot going for it. Okay, it's got a lot. It's got a lot going for it. There's a lot to learn. There's a little bottle again. Yeah, what? Bottle is more important than a rag. Okay, so we didn't get lucky with a screwdriver. Okay, we've got no screwdrivers, which is very, very bad. But that's not all the police station is good for. Okay, if you don't just come into a police station to loot the 8 lockers. If you can, it's great, but if you can't, it's fine. There's a lot of things to loot in the police station. And again, we have to choose here. So, yeah, let's choose the drinks. But now we want to go up here. We want to run. And then we normally want to open this up and close it off. Doesn't matter how many puppets are here. So that we are protected. What's up? Okay, so that we are protected. So it doesn't matter how many puppets are in here. A jail cell protects you from all the puppets. Which is a great way to just storm into a place. and not worry about them. Okay? Oh, you took that shot as well. You are a champion. And don't take my arrows, please. I think I got all my arrows back from you. Okay. Okay, so here comes the lucky part. Here comes the lucky part. These 4 lockers here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We weren't lucky, boys. We weren't lucky at all. That was very, very bad. And because everything is related to percentages, you will have good days and you will have bad days. I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, this is a bad day. Because all the percentages are working against us. That does not mean you cannot find loot. That just means tomorrow will be a better day. Or maybe the day after that will be a better day. And now let's fight this guy because he thinks we're scared of him. And we're not scared of him because we have got a weapon. We have got a weapon, dude. What you want? What you want, eh? Hey, hey. What you want? What you want? What you want? Okay? Just teabag him there a little bit. Just let him know who's boss. There is something that we can pick up. And there is something that we can pick up. And if you find an ammo box, you want the ammo box. You always, always, always want the ammo box. Because if you take the ammo out of that ammo box, doesn't matter how badly damaged that ammo box is, your ammunition is going to be 100%. Okay, it's going to be 100%. So we have got roughly 3 minutes left. We have got roughly 3 minutes left. So let's see if we can find any kind of backpack. We're going to do some focus looting right now. We don't want that raincoat. And like I say, this is focus looting. So we're just going for cupboards. We need a backpack. So we are just going for cupboards. And now he's hitting us, but don't worry. He usually just hits you 3 times. Okay, even if he was going to win that fight, guys, he just hits you 3 times, usually. And as long as you see 1 bleeding markers, it's fine. They are going to heal themselves. You don't have to worry about it, unless it's worse, bleeding markers than that. Then you have to worry about it. But basically, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Okay? And now I've only got 2 minutes left, so because we're having a bad day with the loot, I don't know if we are going to get a backpack, but we are sure as heck going to try, ladies and gentlemen. We are sure as heck gonna try to get a backpack. And we found a backpack because there's loot that lies in your vicinity, and then there's loot that is in something. So if you don't get a backpack in a cupboard, you might get it. See, we've got that double hit because of our medium melee. We've got that double hit. So the 3rd strike, if you hit 3 times in quick succession, that 3rd strike, try and stick against the puppet so that you do that double hit, which does a heck of a lot of damage. So this is the 2nd best backpack that we can get in the game. The only thing bigger than this is a hiking backpack. So it's cool. It's cool. We have achieved the target that I wanted to achieve for you guys. Just so that you believe I know what I'm talking about. I've got no reason why I took that, but I can always go right click on it and examine it. Improvised magnifying glass. No, I don't want to craft improvised magnifying glass, so I'm just going to leave that. And we are basically good now, guys. We are good now. We've got loot space, which is great. Okay. And I think we're going to call it a day. I think we're going to call it a day. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, do me a favor and click that like button. And if you want to see and learn everything there is to see and learn about Scum, then click that sub button. And before we go to sleep, let's make this a cool episode. Before we go to sleep, we need 8 planks and 2 scrap metal. Okay? For a crate, because we want to put away this crossbow, because this crossbow is bothering us. Okay guys, so yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. All I'm going to be doing now is just crafting that crate and then placing it inside a house. So the next episode we will start in this house on our right hand side. There is a little white bed inside there, which we are going to rest on. And yeah, all we're going to be doing now is chopping down the tree, then chopping down the logs into planks, and then crafting plank bundles, and then transporting all those bundles into the house to uncraft them at the crate, and then just craft the crate right there. And we're going to chop up that bundle of branches for some awareness, because that item gives you a heck of a lot of awareness with all the items that come out of it. And then at the end of the sticks that pop out of that bundle of sticks is a bunch of small sticks. So we're just going to refresh our arrows as well. If you guys have anything that you're interested in, anything specifically that you want me to show you, let me know down in the comments below. And yes, as always, I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you guys remember where we started with this episode, we are progressing very, very fast, and I hope you're enjoying it. Have a great day.